streaming.
Oh, can they hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Good.
Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the buckle up. I'ma show you where it's at. We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4-5s from the strap. Psilocybin driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Tasting color, seeing sound with a crystallize. Turning nothing into something when we alchemize. Vandalize the lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots to this proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but our vision keep us phantom. Phantom black man, ghost writing in a pentagram. I'm from the place where our thoughts meet the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy implode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the gotta hold on to this feeling. I be seeing visions through the folds of the prism. Projecting all wishes, anything I want is given. Paranormal vision, you can call it supervision. Control the superstition, make them wonder how we do it. They seen us in the mud, now we out here making music with the paranormal movement that's stronger than what you deal with. If Jesus was just a fraud, then hallelujah for Judas. Caesar is not the mob, so it just had to be Brutus. They hate when we on our job, cause persecution is useless. Proof that what we doing is more than just making music. Utilizing the truth, drop it off in the hood. Showing what's really good, the feeling is understood. We know just what it means to get it by all means. Supreme beings moving, watch reality explode. We are not alone, if you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the portal.
The remix.
Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal.
Check.
You can take a walk in my hood. Where everything paranormal. Everything paranormal.
Check. Hello. Can you motherfuckers hear me?
We gon' burn a couple blunts, we gon' pop a couple caps. I ain't talking about 4-5s from the strap. Psilocybin driving, so we headed off the map. What you know about? Tasting color, seeing sound with a crystallize. Turning nothing into something when we alchemize. Vandalize the lies with the truth. Ain't nobody wanna take shots to this proof. All we ever wanted was the answers. Looking for unique, but our vision keep us phantom. Phantom black man, ghost writing in a pentagram. I'm from the place where our thoughts meet the program. Not too many open to the power that they hold. Just know that when we shine, it's the reflection of your soul. Supreme beings moving, watch the galaxy implode. We are not alone. If you're not normal, welcome home. Yeah. Welcome to my hood. Where ain't nothing normal. You can
Take a walk in my hood. With everything paranormal.
Everything paranormal. If you're scared of dying, we got something for you. Open up the door, you can be immortal. If you really try to ride, step into the
What's hood hoodies? Let's make sure everything's working. Can everybody hear me fine? I tried to switch out my mic, so hopefully I have the right mic. But yes, it's another Thursday night. It's ParanormalHooD Live Radio. We're live and direct in the God of Knowledge Studios. It's your host, Coronavirus, staying against scared. JiGGY don't want no problems with it. Got his mask on. I'm JiGGY.
I'm smoking.
Hear me fine? I tried to switch out my mic, so hopefully I have the right mic. But yes, it's another Thursday night. ParanormalHooD Live. That's what. Okay, duh. That's what's going on here. Yeah, we're live and direct. All right, let's make sure you guys can hear me. Sorry. I don't have my iPad tonight, so you're only gonna get a little bit of sounds tonight. Sorry, folks. Don't be disappointed. But what's good, everybody? In the midst of, and I can say I don't think I've seen anything like this in my lifetime, other than maybe like 9/11, when shit all got shut down after what happened in New York, the World Trade Center and stuff, and it just seemed like the world kind of came to a standstill for a while. Kind of seems like where we're heading right now, but whatever. How's everybody doing tonight? How you feeling? Sorry we're running late. This is what it is. So, let's see who's in the chat room. Give me a second to play catch up here. Genocide, always number one first person in the room. Mario Heat, what's good? Nick Lucchini, BG's, Midnight Blue, Rogue Faction, Brad Gray, Dwayne Ohms, Omar Corona. Who else is up? The Context, what's good, my brother? Rogue Faction.
It's all your fault, Omar.
Lee Veltman. What's good, Lee? Natasha, Mysterious Forces Live. It's like the gang's all here tonight. Woohoo! What's good? That means it's going to be funny as shit. What's up, Michael Adams? What's good, Littles? Anybody I forgot before I get off of this thing? All right. Out of Mind, how you doing? Good to see you. Good to see everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's crazy, right? I mean, 2020 just started. What, we're 3 months into 2020 and shit is just woohoo. You scared? You scared, Gooch? I mean, this shit is insane. I honestly, like I said, since I think 9/11 in my lifetime was kind of the craziest thing that I saw. You know, no planes flying, nothing going on. But everything is kind of gripping the nation and the world, you know, as far as this pandemic, as they call it, is going on and stuff like that. So I hope everybody's doing fine. I hope you guys are erring on the side of caution, but just being smart. You know, don't fucking feed into all the hype and stuff like that. As you can see, there's a whole lot of different things going on. I think it's like anything else. It's the same thing with the regular
There is
flu.
no need to buy 5 years worth of toilet paper.
I mean, of all the stuff that you can buy, like here,
Like
the
everything.
grocery stores are doing everything now. Like, they're running out of food, they're running out of everything because people are just going crazy. But it's like toilet paper. Like, literally, like, you could wipe your ass. I think people forget that there was a time when they didn't, like, you know, manufacture toilet paper like they do now. And people just wipe their ass. The same thing with how they, babies' diapers, women's sanitary napkins. They were literally called sanitary napkins, you know, because they were made of, like, napkins. They were made of materials and stuff, not the shit that you get now. So everything was, you know, people survived back then. We can survive now. So toilet paper is the funniest shit to me. I don't know who started that. It's them damn Aussies. Brad Gray, you guys, you started that shit, huh? You made them all think that they needed toilet paper. Whoever, you know who probably started that? The people who own Scott Tissue. The people on all those fucking tissue companies. They were like, how can we make a whole lot of money right now? Tell them they'll get the shits and see what happens. And motherfuckers have lost their minds.
That's
Well,
the thing is, nobody's telling them, anybody, that you're going to get the shits. So that they're telling you don't get the shits. It's a respiratory thing. There's no shits involved. There's no stomach. There's no puking. There's no shitting. And that's been said from day one since it was fucking outbreak in Wuhan, China. Nobody said anything about fucking people shitting, explosive diarrhea, need an excess of toilet paper. Like, seriously, if you're going to the store and you're buying 4 cases of 24 rolls of fucking toilet paper, you don't need to go to the store for toilet paper for the next fucking 5 years. That's an obsessive amount of fucking toilet paper. It's absolutely ridiculous.
I mean, unless you
unless you use it to blow your nose or something like that, but even then, that's still an obsessive amount of fucking toilet paper. You know what I mean? Like, buy some tissues.
My favorite thing is everyone saying, see, everyone was making fun of the preppers, but the preppers were right. What are the preppers right for?
What are they right about? Because they already have some stuff at their house, whatever. They already have 6 years worth of toilet paper that they don't need either. There's no need for that much toilet paper.
Teddy Gamel, I don't know if I'm saying your last name right, and if I'm not, I apologize, but I totally agree with you. If you guys, because I watch sports, I love watching basketball, football, baseball, hockey, everything. But if you watch the shit that Rudy Gobert did, what a fucking asshole! This dude that plays for the Utah Jazz, which is why the NBA. He's literally the reason the NBA is shut down right now, because the NBA was the first ones to do it because of Rudy Gobert, because he has the coronavirus. But he had just did a press conference and walked up to the mics and touched everything and shit, being an asshole. So, yeah, thanks, Rudy.
Ryan Wilhite, do people think they got to be quarantined for 5 years? That's why they're buying so much fucking toilet paper? I could see, okay, the quarantine time
It's
is 14 days.
literally 14 days.
If you get the
2 weeks.
coronavirus or whatever, okay? So 14 days. Do you need 24 rolls of toilet paper for 14 days?
I mean, if you shit a lot, I guess. Might be
But you ain't shit. I mean, unless you have some other type of medical issue that you go into the bathroom that much, it ain't gonna be because of the coronavirus. There's no need to have that much fucking toilet paper. Yeah, get some food. Make sure you got. I mean, who doesn't have enough food? I mean, most people should have food for 2 weeks in their house. I mean, some people might not, but I mean, for the most part, everybody's got boxes of pasta and shit like that, and some canned goods and stuff in their house and everything like that. Like, I don't have to go. Like, if I really didn't want to, like, I don't have to go shopping every week and stuff. I could just, live off all the food in my house for the next few weeks and stuff. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty boring, and it's gonna get down to some stuff that I'm probably not gonna want to eat and everything, But for the most part, most people have enough food to last a couple of weeks and stuff like that. And there's still going to be food. Stores are still open and stuff. To run and take all the food off the shelves now, there's no need for it.
Hey, I like all those.
Ridiculous.
Hey, the stock market should be. All those companies are going to do good that way. The motherfuckers are making up for it that way. You better believe it. It's hilarious. This is what it is. Be prepared. So we'll see what happens. China's already fucking walking back everything. China's saying they're about to go back to normal.
Like, people don't have soap at their house. Like, the soaps are, like, all the soap and stuff is gone in the soap. Even the dollar store, like that watered down fucking dollar store soap, it's not going to help you protect you from the fucking coronavirus.
And it came from China.
No need to go buy 50 bottles of that shit. You know what I mean?
Everything at the dollar store comes from China, anyways.
No, I mean,
Most
most
of
stuff
this shit
most stuff in the fucking country comes from China anyway. A lot of shit is fucking coming from China, so that doesn't matter or whatever. But the fucking
oh, absolutely, rogue fashion. We've been talking about that for years, like even especially here in New England, how they'll get you. People will freak out about a snowstorm that doesn't show up just based on the fact that there might be a snowstorm. And we always say, like, it's winter in fucking New England. Like, you didn't think to go shopping ahead of time anyways and keep your fucking cupboards fucking full, keep your refrigerators full, keep stuff around the house anyways, because, you do get snowed in and shit. It's what they do. They make people panic buy. Something we've been talking about for years. They create these scenarios where people just lose their fucking minds. And they're not courteous of anybody else but themselves. I literally was on Facebook, the marketplace today. Someone was selling like a thing of hand sanitizer, like probably this big. I don't know what the equivalent size of it is, but for like $70 and shit like that. Like, really? That's how fucked up human beings are, that everybody's looking to try to fucking cash in on this shit and stuff like that, rather than looking out for their fellow human beings, looking out for other people and being smart about it. And do people all think that running to the store at the same time is going to help the situation if the whole thing is not to be in public and around other people? Just saying. A whole lot of talk, but not a whole lot of spots being used. What's good, Alfie Salmon? Beat me up, Mr. Scott. Bunya, Tulsi 2020. Who else jumped in here? I know I saw a few heads in here just saying what's up to everybody. We started the show late tonight.
I'm trying to get the coronavirus just so I can get that shit over with. Fucking get it out of the way.
Yeah, well, you can get it and just keep it to yourself, please. I don't want a cold. I don't want shit. I don't want nothing. I got enough shit I'm dealing with right now. I don't need nothing else. I'm good. I don't voluntarily want anything. Why are you coughing? Is that the weed, man? Is that the weed? What you doing over there, son? We're going to do a couple quick stories. I don't have my iPad tonight, so you won't have any cool sound effects, so just fucking do it. You guys can be the sound effects. You tend to know what I play when most of this shit goes on. Anyway. Let's see. Where do we start? Right here. Eerie black rain falls on Japanese cities. Residents in several Japanese cities were left fearing the worst when an eerie black rain fell from the sky. The unsettling incident reportedly occurred in the city of Hasuda and a number of nearby communities last week. People living in the impacted area quickly took to social media to express their concerns over the spooky phenomenon, and authorities acknowledged the strangeness by announcing that they had received reports of black puddles in roads and on cars. As often is the case when a weird mystery captures the imagination of people online, various theories were offered as for what could have caused the black rain, which was described as resembling oil. While some worried observers wondered if the phenomenon could have the result of some kind of radioactivity, officials were quick to dismiss this explanation, saying the tests indicated that this was not the case. Others postulated that perhaps the unnerving rain was caused by a North Korean missile launch, and in testament to the pandemic panic that has gripped the globe, some put forward the macabre suggestion that the phenomenon was the result of officials secretly burning the bodies of coronavirus victims. Wow. I wish I had my iPad right now. Ultimately, it was discovered that a massive fire had erupted in the city at around the time that the rain fell, leading many to conclude that the inferno was likely the cause of the phenomenon. So basically, soot mixed with rain, and there you go. Wow, folks. See, damn, I wish I had my iPad. Y'all know what I'd be saying right now, right? You're an idiot. Could have been a plane going over. We know planes like to drop stuff all the time. All right. Indiana mom's encounter with demon face has amusing explanation. An Indiana woman's tale of encountering a glowing demonic face in the middle of the night has gone viral thanks to its amusing ending. The unnerving experience occurred last month, Angela Kelsey explained in a post on social media, when she was woken up by the sound of her bedroom door creaking open. Initially suspecting that her 2-year-old son had entered the room, the mom was taken aback when she spotted a set of terrifying glowing eyes and mouth lingering in the doorway. Frozen in fear and bewildered by what she was seeing, Kelsey's terror escalated as the face silently drifted a few feet closer to her bed. This thing didn't make a sound, she recalled, noting that this was particularly unsettling since their home is a 120-year-old and the floors are prone to making all manner of eerie creaking sounds. Uncertain about what to do next, Kelsey proceeded to ask for protection from God in her mind, but this did not seem to help as the thought no sooner left my head and the demon moved closer. When a second attempt at summoning some divine intervention failed, the woman mused that I knew the Lord had forsaken me. I was on my own. As she considered whether or not she could thwart the demon by way of physical attack, Kelsey said suddenly and whispered, "Mommy?" Recognizing that was her son's voice, she quickly turned on a bedside light and saw the source of the sinister-looking scowl that had tormented her. It turned out that the boy was wearing a pair of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle pajamas, which featured a glow-in-the-dark face. Yo, she is about to fuck her son up. See, you can't... Don't wake me up, see? You know, that could have ended very badly.
You can't remember what fucking pajamas you put on your kid before it went to bed?
But look at the mask. She probably didn't realize. She may not even know that mask existed on the pajamas or something. It's probably like a hoodie you pull over. You know what I mean? Like one of those hoodie things you pull over.
No, those are. I think AJ has a pair of those same ones. It tells you when you buy all that glow in the dark stuff. There's like 40 stickers and tags on it, making sure that you know it's glow in the dark stuff. You know what I mean? He's got a bunch of it.
Hey, maybe the father bought it.
That'd be great. I would love for that shit to happen because frickin' he's got like a skeleton shirt he wears to bed sometimes and it glows in the dark. He just comes walking out and get a picture of that. Should do that. I'm like, there's a midget skeleton walking through my house.
All right, folks. I have one more story, and I'm pretty sure if you know who always gets the award around here, he's still gonna get it tonight. Please put his name in the chat. You guys have become pretty good pros at knowing who the fuck I'm about to talk about. Anomaly hunter spots bowls on Mars. An anomaly hunter studying NASA images of Mars spotted what he believes to be the remnants of a bowl resting on the surface of the red planet. Much like several other curious possible artifacts found on Mars in recent years, this potential discovery came by way of indefatigable... How do you say this word? Indefatigable? UFO researcher. Let's see if you all know his name.
Yeah,
Who noticed? Oh, they already did? Mr. Scott C. Waring. You're an idiot. Who noticed the oddity in a photo taken by the Curiosity rover back in 2013. Damn, this dude really just literally goes through all this shit. I mean, I hear him, though. I guess somebody has to do it, but Anyways,
I guess somebody got to keep Jolt Kohler in fucking business.
Excuse me. The intriguing circular object he opened appears to be some kind of ancient bowl that has been destroyed over the course of time. Reflecting on the find, Waring mused that the anomaly is 100% proof that an advanced civilization once resided on the Red Planet. The researcher even postulated that one can see finger push marks on the side of the potential bowl, which presumably would mean it was handcrafted by artisan Martians.
This guy uses that fucking word proof all the time. I don't think he knows what the word fucking proof means.
I hope he goes to Mars. He needs to be talking to someone to get his ass to Mars. While Waring may see a bowl on the ground, the image of Mars, the unique shape of the anomaly is certainly open to interpretation, as other observers could easily argue for more fantastic conclusions, such as that the object is a ring or perhaps even a crown that once belonged to the ruler of the Red Planet. Meanwhile, skeptics will undoubtedly say that the anomaly is in fact simply a rock made to appear out of the ordinary by way of pareidolia phenomena. That's the picture of the rock field. Like you can see a little bit. That's what he's trying to compare it to. Just like some rocks. Are y'all singing in your head, Mr. Waring? You are an idiot. Ha 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 ha. And that wasn't even my good voice. All right, that's all I got. I don't know if you have anything over there. Just jump into it. So we'll just get into it. Fuck it. We were already talking about everybody. I hope folks are being smart. All the folks pretty much who are in here who have spent enough time around the conspiracy theory and fucking community and stuff like that. I mean, you guys know enough to be smart, and it's not to not listen to mainstream media at this point, because you need to know what's going on clearly in the area, because they're shutting down everything from schools to businesses and telling people to work at home, whatever, blah blah blah. But just to be smart about it and not fucking panic and go and lose your fucking minds, and then a month from now or 2 months from now, and everything kind of calms down, or 2 weeks from now, who knows? So I just want people to be smart. Can you do that for me? What's up, Mr. Cambion? Good to see you. We just did a little news, Steven. We were just talking kind of about everybody talking about what's currently going on. I don't know if I'm even supposed to use the word, because isn't it something that YouTube doesn't only want you to fucking use the word, which I don't understand how they could be against people talking about it, especially where it's major news all over the world. It's affecting the whole world pretty much. Because any country that's not affected, I'm pretty sure they're taking precautions to not get infections and blah, 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 and doing everything they're supposed to do. So
It's pretty much in every country in the world right now.
everybody got it?
Everybody got it.
Even Antarctica?
Mm-hmm.
Word? How'd it get to Antarctica? Oh, the fuck is there? So that's what we're talking about. Again, I just want people to be smart. And I know you guys are all smart, so do what you got to do. Live how you live, you know. Good to have you back, Alpha Simmons. Good that you're feeling better, brother, too. Glad to hear that. I got a little procedure tomorrow. I go see the doctor. But I'm not going to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. But it is what it is. So I just want to know, too, just for folks who, because, I mean, clearly I see what's going on here. I mean, is this, like, pretty much everywhere everybody's at, that this is how people are doing? They're rushing the stores and mass hysteria. I love, too, how people keep reading, like, these random people's books. And what's her name? Sylvia Brown, I think. They're trying to use that quote that she has or whatever she wrote in the book about year 2020 somehow and make it out that she predicted this amongst other people. I just haven't even taken the time to check this stuff out to see if any of that shit's legit, because I know they love doing that. They're going to say next that Nostradamus predicted this. When I read the predictions of that woman, where's she from? Like some Russian country or something. I don't know what she said. I don't think she predicted a pandemic. Oh, so yeah. Yes, Sylvia Brown was interesting, but because I remember that whole thing about her being wrong about, and then they find the girl alive. I think
Yeah.
it was like Indiana or something. The guy had the girl.
She
in
was
the basement.
completely fucking wrong.
Right. She was telling the family that the daughter was dead and blah blah blah. So I'd have to read the thing. I haven't taken the time. I haven't really been able to today look into it, but that was one of the things that you see that's making its round. Her and other people who wrote stuff in books, and supposedly they hit it right on the head. So whatever. I don't know.
Which plan? A, B, C, Z?
There is no dang plan. That's what's so funny about it. They keep talking about trust the plan. What the fuck is the plan? You know, trust a fucking a LARP on fucking the internet to tell you what the plan is. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, Sylvia Brown was proven to be a fake psychic over and over again. So the idea that she was able to predict this or something, and again, too, see, people, if you're really so far into a LARP like she was into, and everything that her lies and everything she was into, all you would really have to do is look at 1920 and certain pandemics and stuff that happened in the past to predict that something may happen at a certain time every 100 years or something, that it's possible that something reaches its ugly head or whatever.
That's where we go, because there's another writer, he's a fucking, writes like spy and fucking like, terrorist fucking, but what's his fucking name? I can't remember his name. He wrote a book and stuff back in the 80s,
the guy that does the video games, Clancy?
I think it's Tom Clancy. Maybe
possibly?
It's him or somebody. One guy like him. I forget which one. He also wrote a book in the 80s, and they talked about a fucking virus being created in China and everything like that, and they're saying, oh, that's just for more predicting stuff and everything, and he knew about it, and that's what they do, and they put it out there. No, at that point in time, it was towards the end of the Cold War and everything like that, and whatever, and stuff like that, so the nuclear threat wasn't a thing. The next big threat that everybody was talking about at that point in time was biological weapons. So he was like one of the first people to write a book about biological fucking terrorism and stuff like that. Doesn't mean he predicted anything. He just probably fucking took a fucking dot and threw it at a fucking calendar, at some numbers on the wall. It's like, boom, boom. Yeah, 2020. That sounds good. That's, that's 30, 40 years from now,
Lee Altman said Dean Koontz.
Yep, Dean Koontz. There it is. That's the one. It wasn't Tom Clancy. It was Dean Koontz.
And wow, did you see what Natasha? Is that real? That's on dogs. I'm sorry, you may not understand that for that, but that's real. So she said Sylvia Brown was actually a gay man named Marvin. Look it up. Wow.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
Who cares? I mean, I'm more about the fucking lies and fake ass predictions on fucking all those fucking talk shows and shit. What's the black dude's name?
Well, that could be one of her biggest lies, though, right there. You know what I mean? She never told anybody she's a dude. But yeah, I mean, either way, if she wanted to be a dude, she didn't want to be whatever it was. All the shit that she said is still bullshit.
Right. Absolutely. Wait, Contagion. I feel like I saw that movie. I don't know. Then what was the movie with Dustin is it Dustin Hoffman? Dustin Hoffman, Cuba Gooding Jr., Kevin Spacey's in it. Outbreak, yeah. That's what that one is. I don't know. I think I saw Contagion too. They're all pretty much the same shit. And people say, oh, those are predicting things. They're not predicting anything. They're just talking about how we would deal with something now based on how we live. Technology, all the advances we have, how we would deal with things. And you're already seeing how people would deal with it. This is a perfect example. We've talked about it also. Like, what would people do in a scenario where the situation in America was put where people are told, like, you're going to maybe possibly told to stay in your home. You won't be able to go to work. You won't be able to do anything. What are people going to do? They're going to panic. They're going to riot at some point and do stupid shit. You see it over and over again. People riot when their sports teams win championships. We've been saying it for years. What do you think they're going to do when they can't find food or they can't find this and stuff like that? There's certain places where I'm sure people are fucking arguing and fighting over basic essentials right now. Stuff that they probably have at home. They just want more of it to make sure they have it at the store. I got hand sanitizer at home. Oh, should I not say that? They might come and try to get my hand sanitizer, son. I got soap at home, too. All kinds of soap at home. I shouldn't be saying that. Y'all might try to come get that shit, huh? Stephen King in The Stand predicted it, but he didn't predict it because The Stand was based on the devil.
The Stand was a different thing. It was
Yeah.
there's the devil and the plague and stuff like that.
Yeah, the devil. So what?
Caused the plague and that. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure there's some woo people that would fucking say that. You know what I mean? There's some people that would try and equate that. Any book where there's a fucking bunch of people dying because of a fucking virus or plague, some shit like that, they can be like, see, this is predicting the fucking coronavirus. We're all gonna die now.
Because BG's is saying that Australia is still panicking 2 weeks on, and see, that's the thing I'm saying, BG's. The thing I don't get is that people, especially
and
if
everything.
have
Look,
stuff that's still going out
it's
to
been
try to
over a
fucking
month
riot
in
against
China,
shit.
and China's settling down now. All these people are healed and stuff. Over 70% of the people that have it are fucking doing fine. Everything's going back to normal. Factories coming back online over there and shit like
Yeah,
that.
you better get all your Chinese shit again. All your shit will start coming back. You don't have anything to worry about. People gonna be scared though.
It's a woocalypse.
You're changing your name to Basic Essentials. I've been prepared my whole life. You just shop like when you're supposed to shop like a normal person and keep those things in the house. Nope, you can't fix stupid. But this is what people, they watch all this stuff. They listen to all these people over the years who are preparing. Oh, you do have one story you need to do.
Oh yeah,
One of the biggest. But they listen to all these stories over the years, telling them to be scared, to prepare, get ready, blah blah blah. So it's not even that they're stupid in the sense that they just have not thought to always just keep your house a certain way, keep certain things in your cupboard, non-perishable foods and stuff like that, blah blah blah. So you have it anyways. If something really goes down, you're not getting milk and stuff like that, fresh and stuff anyways. It's water and the basic essentials that you have in the house, that you're supposed to have in your house. So people they want a reason to be scared. They want a reason to panic. They want a reason to go out and spend money they don't have on a bunch of shit they don't fucking need, so they can say they have it. And again, the toilet paper thing is the funniest shit ever. Good luck. I don't know what that's
yeah,
do.
that's what it fucking completely baffles me because at no point I can't find any news reports. I can't find anything anywhere since this stuff started happening over in China and spreading across the world where anybody is like, yeah, I got COVID-19 and I'm shitting my brains out. Y'all better get some toilet paper because it's fucking serious. Nowhere has anybody said that. It's a fucking respiratory thing. They said that from day one. That's it. And everybody's fucking like, I need some toilet paper. Going to Costco's, buying fucking 10 years of fucking toilet paper.
What's good, GR? What's good, local guano? He will forever be known as GR. But that's the thing too, is all your favorite people, and you see the little infighting with Jordan Sather fighting with Good, and everybody's fighting and stuff like that. But they're enjoying this shit the most, and they're enjoying it because they're gonna come out how they're right, how it's part of all this type of stuff, and this is the so and so is doing this, or they're doing the theories, the shit that's being thrown around. It's the Democrats trying to do it, or it's the other side trying to do it because they want to fiddle with the election and blah 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 and everything. Okay, I guess. I think what really happened was this fucking strain of a virus got fucking loose in a country where they're not really prepared normally because they don't really have vaccines, or when people don't vaccine do all the shit they kind of do here, have the healthcare that we have here, and have a lot more fucking people crammed in tight spaces and a lot more poverty and shit, and it kind of happens. People travel everywhere. That's the thing too. Close the borders. They worried about everything coming across from the fucking south. That shit didn't come from the fucking south.
It don't. It's already here. It don't matter if they close the borders now. It's already too late for that shit.
They'd still be closing the wrong borders anyway.
I was looking at a map earlier. It's this case is pretty much reported in every country in the world, everywhere. That's why I'm just waiting to get it now. They just fucking give it to me so I can get it over with. It's a goddamn cold.
Yeah, maybe the blue chicken birds will show up. You're right, and come and help us. I don't know. They're accusing Jordan Sather of like anti-Semitism and everything right now. Like they're going at that motherfucker hard. Because I don't particularly know the reference to the thing that he put up, but I guess if you put it in not parentheses, what are those things? Those parentheses, I don't know what the fuck they're called. But that it's a reference. It's an anti-Semitic reference. So, But these are the same people who are telling you to drink fucking bleach and shit, and it's a cure for this, and they all have cures. Everybody got a fucking cure. I think it's Jim Baker. I might be wrong.
Yeah, Jim Baker. He just got.
But he's getting sued by the state, whatever state he's in.
And they just got served with fucking stuff. He had 10 days or something to stop doing it. So what did he do? During that 10 days, he went on a fucking selling fucking spree and shit. He's like advertising, doing all kinds of shit, and trying to sell as much as he can, and until that 10-day period is up.
He doubled down.
And then he's gonna fucking, you know what I mean? Then he'll stop. He's fucking stupid ass shit.
He doubled down. Of course, that's what he's gonna do. That's the type of person he is. Try to get as much money out of it he can while he can. Plus, he's gonna need it for his legal defense fund. Fucking
people
asshole.
all over fucking Instagram and fucking Facebook and shit selling magic rocks. Protect yourself from coronavirus with these magic rocks. Magic bubble rocks. They don't just protect you from fucking EMF. They also protect you from viruses now too.
Yeah. Suddenly, yeah. Well, if you already had them, they should already protected you anyways, right? I guess all those people, all those magic rocks.
Well, the ones people already have those magic rocks are protected, but what about the people? You know, so there's everybody's out there.
I got magic rocks.
They're selling them like, hey, these magic rocks here, they protect you from the coronavirus. You stick them up your ass.
Yeah, I know a lot of the some churches and stuff are talking about they won't close. They'll just pray their way through it. That it's not sent here for them and blah blah blah. It's like, good luck. Have fun with that. Let me know how that works out for you. So you said in Sydney they are putting in travel ban protocols, work from home. It's getting quite real. It's the same thing. I mean, even here.
Same thing here. They just closed school here, and the city I live in and stuff. Of course, all the major sports are fucking are closed.
Most of the colleges are sending kids home, telling them to go home, get out of the dorms and go home, and they're gonna do all their work online.
I know, that pissed me off yesterday, dude. I had fucking deliveries all over in Harvard. Oh man, it fucking sucked.
Oh yeah, because it's like moving day. It's like moving day and fucking after Labor Day on Labor Day weekend and shit here. But it's move out right now.
Yeah, they're all moving out and everybody's fucking. Oh man.
Atomic gold. I don't know. We have to see if we get some atomic gold.
Where do you get what?
I got some gold.
What do you ask me? Where do you get what? I don't know what you want.
Oh, maybe you're talking about the magic rocks. I think it was a
the
joke.
Magic rocks to stick up your ass. I mean, shit.
They got them. Yeah.
Just go on Instagram. There's plenty of people selling magic rocks to stick up your ass.
Hey, I got Oregon pyramids. I got a couple of them at home actually. I got a bunch of shit. Trust me, over the years I've collected some stuff. Yeah, a lot of people.
I got some crystals and I got some rocks and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just because they're nice, they look cool and stuff. They ain't protecting me from shit. They ain't give me no magic energies or nothing.
They're canceling everything. It's just they don't want people. It's basically so the city of Boston. And
exactly, Michael Adams. Those are all the rage right now, dude. We're gonna start selling them.
What?
ParanormalHooD
organized butt plugs.
Organized butt plugs.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know, they're gonna be on the website and our merch page.
Yep, absolutely. We'll tell you where to go. www. But yeah, so pretty much in the state here, it's supposed to be anything 250 people or less gatherings. They don't want anything more than 250 people. It is what it is. I think we'll be fine.
So it's cool if you have a gathering of 249 people, but 250 or more, it's not cool.
If it's 251, shut them down.
So it's okay if 249 people get fucking coronavirus and go around spreading it and stuff, because they're gonna go to someplace else and they're gonna go someplace else and then.
And they told two friends, and they told
two friends, who told
so
two
on,
friends,
so
who
on,
told
and
two
so on.
friends.
You know, like the term woo, source player. That's just the easiest way to kind of describe it. It's the woo woo. It's just. Give us a better term to use. See if maybe we'll start a new term. I'm up for it. I mean, there's a whole lot of words you could use for it. Fuckery, bullshit, cons. We can go down a list of them. The woo-woo is just fun. And sorry, I know we're supposed to talk about the second part of the woo-woo, but we're kind of just the current affairs of what's going on right now. Kind of, again, because I'm 50 years old now. And in my lifetime, as far as I can remember, 9/11 was probably the most impactful day as far as seeing a nation shut down that I had never seen shut down in that manner.
That was cool. That was 9/11 with like the whole country, but when the Boston bombing too, because they shut down the city more than they shut down anything else.
Yeah.
Like the whole city was locked down.
Well, that
like,
was the blueprint
like
for martial law.
Y'all never seen martial law before.
Yeah, that was
We
the
experienced
blueprint
martial
for
law.
martial law in
Okay?
America.
Like,
Absolutely.
I was like, fuck it, I'm going out. And I went out and I was like, this is creepy as fuck, because there was nobody out anywhere for like almost a week. After that, it was like 3 days. Like nobody went anywhere. Nobody did anything. Everything was
stepping out because we lived in an area. I was on the other
just
side
going
of it,
outside
where
and you-
planes. It's nothing. Like you're like, what the fuck? Nothing.
planes,
and then you'd see fighter jets or you'd see the bombers that were like really high in the sky, and you knew those were only militaries. Every now and then you hear like a police helicopter or something, but even those weren't even pretty much up unless it was like an emergency. So you're talking about like almost dead silence, and there was nobody on the streets and shit like that. It was just insane. Like. So yeah, I forgot about that. So yeah, so this hasn't gotten there yet. Like you still see, they haven't told people like it's not mandatory for you to be in your house or anything. So it's not that type of thing. But yeah, that was worse than 9/11. Because yeah, that was the way the news was.
Crystal
Everything and
Guns and
shit.
Chatterbait. What the fuck?
Crystal Guns, what? Oh, welcome back, Tosh. Oh, love when Tosh is here. Oh, you missed your call. You should be doing stand-up. I hope that you're secretly not doing your show right now, because I know you have a fucking beef with YouTube, which I get. But I hope secretly you're fucking doing like fucking stand-up somewhere, killing it. No planes on Xmas more often. It seems weird. It seems eerie when you don't have something that you're accustomed, because we live in flight paths. So
Yeah,
you hear and see those
the
planes all
airport
day,
is
every day, yeah.
2 miles from my house, basically.
Even where I live,
if you could just walk straight to the airport, it's 2 miles. But if you're driving, it's fucking like 9.
Yeah. It might take you
But
2
the
hours
planes,
to get
they
there
go
on a
over
bad
my
day.
house all the time,
Yeah.
like all day long.
We watch them.
I can tell you exactly what time the planes are coming in, and I can tell you which area they're coming in from too. A lot of times.
And depending on the wind, where they're going to be fucking taking off or landing, which runway, you figure all that shit out. Because we're right in that fucking flight path.
So when you don't have planes flying over your head for 3 days, the only thing you see is military helicopters. Fucking tanks driving down the street and shit.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, man, really, I shouldn't be out here right now. I was like, oh well, fuck it. I gotta go get some blunts.
Uh-oh, sorry.
So,
I had to take medication. That was a reminder. Excuse me for a second, folks. So yeah, so this is what the news is. This is what's on everybody's minds, what everybody's thinking about. Folks are trying to figure out how to respond, what they're supposed to do. Don't panic. Tomorrow there'll be more water on the shelves you can go get and fight over. It's like Christmas and shit now. It's like fucking Black Friday everywhere now. At least I haven't seen too much violence yet. Hopefully that stays. People haven't lost.
I've
their
seen
fucking...
pictures all over fucking internet and shit already of people fighting over fucking rolls of toilet paper. Rolls of fucking toilet paper. Now imagine if if there's something we really needed to fucking worry and panic about and shit like that. What would fucking happen then? People are fighting over toilet paper.
That's what I'm saying. But what they do? They lose their fucking
Seriously,
mind.
you don't got no leaves in your backyard? Well, yeah, some of us still right now. It's that time of year.
Shit, I mean, I've lost so much fucking weight. I got all those old fucking clothes, man. We'll be good. We can call those motherfuckers up and use them as fucking shit rags. Woohoo! See? We're good.
Well, see, I have toilet paper. I normally keep some toilet paper in my house. I don't know.
I got toilet paper.
Who's running that low on toilet paper and
Baby
stuff all the
wipes.
time?
Paper towel. I'm good.
They gotta run to Costco and pick up 10 cases of fucking toilet paper.
I need it all! Backing up fucking trucks and shit and going to U-Haul, getting a U-Haul truck and then going to fucking Costco. I feel bad for the motherfuckers who work in these places who have to deal with all this shit, these fucking idiots. For them, like I said, it's like fucking Black Friday every day right now. Like people just being fucking stupid and running.
KB, the toilet paper rolls and stuff is all out too. It's fucking ridiculous here in the fucking stores. There's no toilet paper. There's no paper towels. There's no soap. There's no sanitizer. And now all the food is starting to be gone off the shelves and shit. I'm glad I went shopping the other day. Like I was kind of pissed because I'm like, I go to do my normal shopping and everything like that, and I normally do and everything every week and stuff. And I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what the. I'm like, these motherfuckers, and we were getting low on toilet paper. It was time to get toilet paper. I'm like, I can't even get fucking toilet paper. It's a good thing that I already have enough toilet paper at my home to last me another 3 or 4 weeks.
Yeah, motherfuckers is crazy. Alfie Salmons, Agent Orange showed us in Puerto Rico. What is a disaster?
And the thing with the people going to Costco, okay? Those people shop at Costco normally. You don't already have 6 cases of fucking toilet paper at your house? That's why I got enough toilet paper right now, because I shop at Costco for that shit.
You know who's really good, though? Those, like, extreme couponers and shit. They're like, woo, we got no problems. We're all set. This is the only time I don't even need my coupons. I'm going to give my coupons away. Shit. I would have, like, how many Costco memberships.
Like, all those people this week that were at fucking Costco waiting in line with cases and cases of fucking toilet paper and soap and everything like that were the same people that were there the weekend before buying toilet paper and soap and stuff. Before the coronavirus outbreak. You use that much fucking shit paper in a week?
Well, they're feeling like there'll never be any more toilet paper made. So, they're panicking. They may never see toilet paper again.
Hey, man, I seen Demolition Man. I know about 3 shells.
Please explain to me how it works. I still wanted someone to explain it.
I don't know.
I feel like you're going to fuck, it's just a whole... What do these shells do? Like, I've always wanted someone to explain that shit, and not some fucking random person who's just making, like, a real explanation of what the 3-shell fucking technique was. And why was there 3 of them? You know what I'm saying? Is it 3 wipes, like, the minimum that they were fuck? Like, I don't understand. Like, were they magic shells? Like, did you leave them there, and the shell thing, like, the things came out, muscles or something? And I don't. Just saying. Okay. Yeah, I won't be using any shell technique. I won't even ever try that to see how that shit works out. So I'm good. But they didn't have to be fucking ridiculous with the toilet paper like that.
Well, there is other ways. They have duvets and stuff where they just squirt water on your ass and everything. You can use wet wipes. That's the thing. We don't really use toilet paper. I have toilet paper, but I have a case of fucking wet wipes. I'm all set.
I got 2 cases of wet wipes.
I got a kid in the house, so we got wet wipes. We use wet wipes in the bathroom and stuff. So, not to worry, though, because fucking coronavirus doesn't give you fucking diarrhea.
And it's like the flu, but it doesn't even have all the same things that come
I know,
with the flu,
poor Cornholio, man. He's probably freaking the fuck out right now. God damn, leave out. We should start a GoFundMe right now. Everybody could send TP to Cornholio. He needs TP for his bunghole.
I ain't send nobody no fucking toilet paper. Fuck that. You have to come take my.
I got enough toilet paper to share. I'm not greedy. I'm not gonna charge people $100 for a roll of toilet paper. My neighbor needs a roll of toilet paper. Here you go. Now, when this coronavirus shit is over, I'm gonna give him a tip too. I'm like, you need to get yourself a membership to Costco,
And I want 2 rolls.
so
of
you're
toilet paper
prepared
back.
for this on a regular basis.
Shit. They were talking about the truck. I mean, Amazon's probably doing great. The trucking industry's probably doing really good
Oh,
right now.
dude. I almost wasn't gonna do the show tonight because that's how great Amazon is doing right now, dude. The Amazon Fresh,
Yeah.
an hour and a half shift, $75 to go to Whole Foods and pick up food and go and deliver it to people right now. That's
Damn.
that's not including tips. I was like, oh shit, I should. Oh man.
People are desperate right now. Good God.
But if I look right now, it's probably some crazy shifts.
That's even funnier. Think about all the motherfuckers who are sitting at home like, I can't even leave home. I don't even go to the store and go shopping. My shit is getting delivered. And they charging a maximum price. I'm sure they're raking in the dough. Shit. They're probably, porch pirates right now are probably stealing fucking, looking for toilet paper and shit like that to steal off of people's porches. They're like, no, don't, fuck the electronics. Get the toilet paper. Get that stuff. Get the wet wipes. That's the good stuff right now. What's good, Lisa? Good to see you. All right, tell Lily hello. It's like it's comedy, but it's tragedy because you don't want anybody to die. And I know some people are dying from it, no matter who's affected. That's the only sad part of it all, of course. But it's just the way people are responding to it. And we've seen it coming. Again, people riot when their sports teams win or even lose shit. Imagine that. People riot for dumb shit. And now these motherfuckers are pretty much acting like fucking idiots and not even human beings and stuff, thinking, let me leave a little bit something for the next person. I'm not the only person here. I don't need fucking 13 cases of fucking toilet paper. Gotta love human beings. It's unfortunate to say that this would be the response. This is how people act. But these companies are loving it because they're just raking in dough. They're just raking in their money. Oh, you want to quadruple your order? Cool. Amazon, I'm surprised Amazon's not delivering 24 hours a day right now. What's up, Mark Tarana? You are used to, for now on, you're using blue chicken feathers instead of toilet paper. It's probably them. They're probably the ones who unleashed it. Think about it. They did it. Oh yeah, if the cities become more infected, it won't be chaos. People will be indoors. Like the people, it's the cities will be ghost towns. Like people aren't gonna want to go out. Like the chaos is gonna be. The chaos is happening right now. Like it's going to escalate because it depends on how quick stuff kind of turns around and stores can fucking restock their shelf. That's the thing. If it gets to a point where they can't restock stuff quick enough, that's when people are gonna start acting fucking silly and stupid. But at the point where they're like, well, it's this much is getting infected, people are going to start staying in their homes. Listen, most people, this is the thing. People sit at home and play video games. They do all kinds of stuff. I did it when I was sick or recovering, whatever. There's a lot of people who sit at home anyways. So it's not like these are people accustomed to going out a lot anyway. So a lot of these people are cool. Why do you think Amazon does so well? Because people can sit home and order shit all fucking day, every day, and not have to fucking leave their house or anything.
From China.
Exactly. I was looking at that earlier. Fucking like everything you have is made in China. So even if it was fucking, that's what if it's coming in.
Like I wear gloves and stuff when I'm working, but I could already have fucking coronavirus.
Dude,
Who the fuck
most of your
knows?
latex gloves are made.
That's what I
Things like
mean. I'm
that.
like all that stuff is
China.
already made over there and shit.
It's already exactly. All your little bubble wrap. Every time you pop those little bubble wraps, Chinese air. Remember that. Just saying. The fuck you gonna do? So I'm just reading you guys' comments. If it gets to a 5% mortality rate, it will be an issue. 5% of what? The world or 5% of America? And can you give me the exact number what 5% of America would be? Because I don't even know how many Americans there are right now. How many Americans are there?
380 million.
380 million?
Around that.
So 10, so 380, so 30. What do you say? 5%. So was it like 17?
About
18
like between
million?
15 and 17. No, it's not million.
What is it?
It'd be hundreds of thousands.
I mean, no.
No.
It would be
It
million.
wouldn't be, no. It would. It's not even gonna get that close because, like I said, the only people dying in China are like over fucking. It's not even over 65 like the flu. If the flu, you got to worry if you're over 65 or if you're like under 6, or you have a compromised immune system, like a seriously compromised immune system. Coronavirus, you only need to worry about death if you're over like 80. It's not even 65. It's like 80. The only people that are dying are people that are like already sick, like with a bad, compromised immune system, lung problems and stuff like that, and people that are like 70, 80, over 80 years old. It's cool about having another job in a doctor's office where I just talk to the doctor every night. Like, so what's going on? What's the facts on this shit? Yeah, it's not that high. It's not that bad. It's like from what was the last, what is it, swine flu or whatever? I think 12,000 people died total in the whole entire world or something like that from fucking swine flu, or one of the last ones that whatever it was. I forgot. And like it's like that's like people die, that many people die of the regular flu every fucking year.
How many people die of the regular flu?
Like 10 fucking 20,000 a year. I don't know. We could start looking up the numbers and everything like that, but
Oh yeah, so it's what, 16 million?
yeah.
Yeah, okay. I mean, listen.
60, but that's 16. That's 5% of the world. 16 million worldwide out of just less than 8 billion. We'll call it 7.75 billion people. Okay, 16 million people. I know that's it's unfortunate. 16 million people die and everything like that. But that's like blink, blink, bat of the eye. Like you're not even really gonna notice that 16 million people are fucking missing out of 7.7 billion people in the world. But that wouldn't even happen. I don't even think the numbers are going to get that high because, like I said, when you look at it and everything, the people that are dying from this are all really old.
That doesn't make it any better.
It's not. I'm not saying that it makes it any better or anything like that, but you know what I mean. It's not like other things where like anybody can die from it at any time or anything. It's only affecting a small number of people that are actually dying. Like everybody else is recovering from it.
So there was well, I don't want to say, but somebody sent me a question and a theory that, especially in America, that if they released it here, they wanted it here to get rid of some of the older folks so that they could get rid of Social Security and shit. Especially because baby boomers are at a certain age.
More woo woo fucking conspiracy bullshit. Yeah, that mysterious Natasha, that will be next and stuff. They already were talking about it here in Boston and stuff. They're probably gonna stop running limited schedule on the T and the buses and stuff like that, and running like weekend schedules and stuff where it doesn't run as much. Because they're like, we won't need it because everybody will be working from home and there's no schools, there's no nothing going on and stuff. So they're gonna do that.
I just want to see how because everybody can dial it in. Like it's not possible. Like our society doesn't work that way. I know that there are definitely people who can, and kids in schools, and that's hoping that every fucking kid has a fucking computer in their home or a tablet or some way to do that stuff. So internet and various things, but that's a lot to ask of a society. Because there are a lot of people who don't have the kind of jobs that they can't fucking delivery drivers, police, EMTs, firefighters, all this type of this gas station attendants, whatever. Well, I guess no one's on the road, but someone still has to get gas. I don't know. We shall see. How is it in the UK, Lisa? I don't know. I don't know how you guys. I haven't really seen too much because it's like our news here is mostly focused here, pretty much. Good night, BGs. I don't know what rocked up means. Does that mean he just got up, like woke up? Yeah, construction workers. I mean, anything. There's just so many different jobs that people have. You know, I mean, if no one's on the fucking roads, no one's going to fast food, all those whatever it is. It's just so many different things. People work at stores, everything. Those folks don't have the type of jobs where they can sit at home and fucking do work. So it kind of brings everything to a standstill, to a halt, except for essential things, essential workers. It's like when we had the fucking Boston bombings. That's pretty much the only thing that was allowed on the fucking road were essential workers. Sometimes when we have like really really bad storms here, they do the same thing. Like when it's too much snow, you know, only essential workers all out, so they can try to fucking get rid of the snow as fast as they can possibly. I think what year was it? There was one year where they did that shit. I was just lucky I had emergency lights on my truck for work, so I got around, and it was an SUV, so that helped too. Well, damn, Octavon, you said you commute 4 hours a day, 5 days a week. Haven't been sick since 2008. Knock on wood when you say that, but good. Stay healthy, my brother. Yeah, Harvard started it. All the colleges, the high school, like the schools, they're just following suit. But the colleges are definitely all following suit, like BU, everything here. And we have a lot of colleges here in Mass. But that's all they pretty much. Once Harvard did it, they all followed suit. They just basically tell the kids just fucking pack up, abandon the dorms, go home. Because, you know, college kids are nasty, too. And up in them fucking dorms and stuff, too, that would be a breeding ground for anything. So they definitely want them to go home and shit. But it just changes the way society is kind of run. Like I said, it's going to be ghost towns pretty much.
Harvard was helping them pack up and get the fuck out. I never.
they gave them boxes.
They were giving them boxes
and
and
shit,
everything.
yeah.
I never seen them do that when they normally move out at the end of the fucking school year and shit. They're like, yeah, get your own shit. They had boxes and shit. They had dudes there with masks.
I'm
and
telling you, because they
sanitizer
don't
and
want to be
everything.
responsible for all them fucking kids. Those kids are everywhere. There was some fucking kid that was supposed to be quarantined. There was a picture before he went to get quarantined. This motherfucker, before he quarantined himself, he stopped to have fucking tacos or some shit. And ate, sat down at a fucking table at a fucking restaurant and had tacos or some crazy shit. They were like, fuck that. You never know where these fucking kids are, who they're all around. So that's pretty much what we'll see. It's be little ghost towns. And we'll see how long that's supposed to last. I know that most of the schools are shutting down for like at least a 30-day minimum. Yeah, pretty much seems to be what I've heard. So it'll be interesting. Because like even like the Boston Marathon fucking thing is next month.
Canceled.
They canceled. They're trying to talk about doing it in the fall or some shit.
They're gonna announce it tomorrow. Whether they're gonna what they're gonna do with the marathon. They're gonna do it tomorrow.
Yeah, because you can't run that marathon here in the summer. It's too fucking hot.
Yeah, they'll do it in the fall if they're gonna.
That's what they said they're trying to do, but we'll see.
They never canceled it, so they're gonna have to change it.
You said you have a friend that works in the medical field, air ambulance, and they're having a special meeting tomorrow to give out instructions. Yeah, because again, all those first responders and stuff, all those people who still have to do those jobs are boots on the ground kind of people who don't have the luxury of staying home and fucking dialing it in. So those folks especially are going to be the ones who are, I'm sure, hopefully getting all kinds of protective gear, whatever is necessary for them, because they're going to come in contact with a lot of people. I know a lot of hospitals are actually setting up like tents and stuff outside and having people who can just drive up and get checked and stuff. I've seen that in various states. I know they've done it in some hospitals here. So it's, you know, that's out of mind that this is not a virus. Like, yeah, it's just something that it's. But I think the way that society's structured too, and the way that because there's so many more people, that's what the concern is. You know, you could say that like back in the 1900s, in 1920, whatever white people, I forget which one it was that they were dealing with then, But back then it was a lack of antibiotics, cleanliness, sort of a lot of things that we have, hygiene, all the stuff that we take for granted now. Where now it is that you just have a lot of people, and a lot of people share a lot of things, phone services, touch a lot of surfaces, keyboards, different things. I don't know. I've never been to an internet cafe. I've always had like a home computer and shit like that, or a fucking laptop. So, but there's just a lot of things that people do. Places like Starbucks are telling people not to bring in their own coffee cups. It's just a bunch of random variousness in an attempt to try to stop something. Yeah, I love the whole self-quarantine thing, though. The Prime Minister is self-quarantine right now. Yeah. With a bunch of fucking waiters, I'm sure, and a bunch of fucking staff. Are they going to be self-quarantined with the Prime Minister and shit like that? So, but then you get the random everyday people who are self-quarantined, and some folks, what is self-quarantine for them?
It's a virus. If you had a microscope and you had a sample of it and stuff and look under it, it's a virus. It's proven it's a virus.
You think it's the 5G? Doberman?
Where said virus actually might have come from? Who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows where the virus may have come from?
Wait, who started blaming white people? It's Obama.
Don't have any actual evidence or proof of that. We know where the general outbreak of the virus started and happened, but yeah, it's a virus. I said when you look at it and you study it and stuff and everything, it meets the criteria of a virus. It's coronavirus is actually it's part of there's a whole bunch of them and stuff. This is just a new form of it. So it's just a mutated virus and stuff. It's again just like bird flu. It was animals, and now all of a sudden it can jump to humans, like mad cow disease. Oh, it seems like the more we eat these animals, the more we get the diseases that they have. I don't know. Maybe stop, but I mean, we could get sick from eating plants too, so. But it's not as bad. There's not as many things, you know what I mean? And that's usually if you're getting sick from plants, it's because you just weren't clean with them. You just weren't being clean.
In Mock Toronto, there's a whole lot of coincidences surrounding this. I mean, you could say they were having fucking riots and all that shit going on there. No one's in the streets. There's no more rioting.
Well, see, and here's the thing that people, but that's the whole thing is they're not rioting still. It's not like really rioting. There's protesting. The protests aren't as big. They're still protesting there. They're just not. Again, they weren't really talking about it much in China anyway. They won't put it on the news and stuff or whatever. But they still are protesting over in China. It's just not as much. A lot of people, they are staying indoors and stuff. And certain, provinces and areas, they have quarantine and you can't go out or whatever and stuff like that. But the protests and stuff are still going on. It's just not as much and everything like that. It did slow it down a little bit and everything and whatever. You know what I mean? But it just so happens that there's been protests going on over there for a long time. You think that they're like, oh yeah, let's just put a virus out now when they could have done it last year. There's protests going on all over the place that they could have put out, done stuff. Then you'd have to say, oh, the bird flu was a fucking because of the protest then.
It was. It's all part of it. But you said Chinese expats visiting families for Chinese New Year's are returning to their countries. Anything's possible. I don't know. Or did it just spread the way it fucking spread? There was a country that got a fucking virus that had a lot of fucking people who couldn't deal with it, and then people go and visit that place, and boom. And they told two friends, and so on and so on and so on. Coronavirus could kill cash too. Disease is a great tool to put the nail in the coffin of cash because it carries diseases, folks. Watch out, get rid of cash.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's fucking Russia. What do you think? Like, you're expecting something less in Russia? I mean, it's a beautiful country and all and stuff, but they go over the top with their fucking shit over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure they're not the only ones.
Yeah, they got some ridiculous prison sentences over there for some ridiculous things.
Can you imagine if like North Korea too, like if Kim, what's his name, and he was like, yeah, you know what, fuck that, shut it down. It'd be the same type of shit. I'm sure this country, they'd fucking shoot you. Fuck all that fucking prison sentence. They're like, yeah, just shoot the motherfuckers. Deal with it later. Don't get it twisted. Oh, it's Stina Bobina's birthday today. Happy
Wow.
birthday to Stina Bobina.
Happy birthday, Stina Bobina, I guess.
Does anyone here think that the strain is weaponized? I don't know. I don't really know what would make it. I think if it was weaponized,
I think there'd be a lot more people dying.
Right. I think it would have spread a lot quicker, and there'd have been a lot more fucking problems with it all over the world.
And if it was weaponized, they wouldn't be doing like. What I think they're trying to do is stop us from spreading like the last frickin' shit as fast as it's spread and everything. And like, what was the last one? Swine flu, bird flu? I don't remember which animal was the last one. I think swine flu was the last one, and the bird flu was before that. I don't fucking remember the order of these things and stuff. So they're trying to do that, and like I said, by doing these things and having people quarantine, and they're trying to stop it so it doesn't get as bad as what it did with the last stuff that happened, and it's working pretty good because they put the stuff in place in China and stuff, and things are going down, and it's not as bad as it was in China and stuff. Yeah, it got boom boom boom, but now it's kind of even off. It's not rising as high as it was and stuff so far from what we know and what they report because of this China and stuff. But we can take China if we don't want to believe China and stuff because of China and the way they are and stuff. We look at South Korea, who our friends down in South Korea, they were the next big place to start having the outbreak, that church and everything. All these people got sick, and they got it under control. And now, if they were trying to use this as weaponized and stuff like that and let it out there, they wouldn't be like, yeah, they'd be like, okay, well, we're just going to keep an eye on this thing a little bit more. Oh, people are dying more? Yeah, maybe use more hand sanitizer. You know what I mean? But they're actually trying to stop the spread of it as the best way that they know how. We know how to stop that, and is keep people from being in contact with each other that have it and everything.
Right.
And then once you're done and over and you have it and stuff, the people that first got it in China, they're all fine. They're like, hey, can I go back to work now and everything? They're like, yeah, sure. Once your factory opens up or whatever the fuck it is again, because everybody else over here has got it or waiting to get it or, you know what I mean, or trying not to get it.
Amazon's like, come on, please get back to work.
You know, when they're going to release a weaponized weapon, like something, if they're going to do it and stuff, like, people are going to drop like flies.
Yeah, they're not going to give you the chance to fucking...
They're not going to give you a chance to think, and somebody be like, oh, quick, let me get in my basement and come up with a fucking vaccine for this shit.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They're not giving people a chance to do anything when they're going to do, if they wanted to do that. They'd be like, bye-bye, everybody.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya.
Be like 12 Monkeys shit. A couple people with fucking be
There's
getting
your
on planes
ascension,
and all over the
motherfuckers.
place. And the next thing you know, fucking boom, everybody's dead. People are waking up, fucking blood coming out of everywhere.
Wait, KB says, are we going to talk about Jordan say this neo-Nazi? I think this is supposed to say uncle who is in jail for rape.
All right, well, I heard this being brought up over in CWs when I was at work a little bit earlier. You know what? Whatever is that, again, what does that have to do exactly with Jordan Sather and stuff? What is, again, that's just, you're just linking something and stuff. You're just trying to link to, okay, it's unfortunate that that's what kind of a piece of shit that he is and stuff, but just because that, and you know what I mean? And then, so is everybody in Jordan Sather's family a piece of shit just because of that one person and Jordan's a piece of shit? Just
well, I
those
think
two
I
people?
think they're trying to link the whole, because of the whole anti-Semitism thing, possibly where there might be the roots. I would say, playing devil's advocate just a little bit here, because I'm looking at both scenarios, talking about earlier.
Or is that where he gets his ideas from or something? You know what I mean? Like maybe I don't know enough about it and stuff. So
listen, I guess I've met Jordan. He followed fucking Billy and it was around like a fucking puppy dog and shit. What fucking event was it? I don't even know which one it was. Was it Portal Ascension maybe? Whatever. But he seemed like a young fucking kid. I mean, he's not a kid, kid, but to me, he's a fucking kid. And he just seemed like someone who fucking blah, 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 the same old woo-woo and whatever, and just wanted to fucking get his story out and be a part of this fucking scene. He wanted to be a part of the club. He wanted to be part of the good old boys. So... there was nothing about him that seemed racist at the time or anything like that. He just seemed like a fucking kid with like another one of these fucking just talkers about a whole bunch of shit that I'm just sitting there and my fucking eyes want to cross and I fucking want to go to sleep. Or go fucking smoke a blunt to get the fuck away from him. So if if he's making racist comments and stuff like that, again, I don't.
But again,
you're
the
not pointing out anything
majority,
new
the
about these
majority of
people.
these conspiracy theory, new age fucking people are all racist anti-Semites
Yes.
anyway. So where are they getting it all? Is they all have a fucking uncle who's raping somebody? You know what I mean? Like, I get he's related to Jordan Sather and stuff like that, but you know what I mean? I have family members that have done things that aren't so great and everything, but it doesn't mean that I'm going to do those things or I get that stuff from him and everything like that, you know what I mean? I don't know, who knows how well that Jordan Sather knows this uncle and everything like that. Again, I don't know enough of the whole story and stuff, so just to be like that, that's just like, you know what I mean? That's exactly what these people do, like, well, this guy knows this guy, so that means he's bad guy too. You know what I mean? He's in the Illuminati because he talks to him, and he's an Illuminati, and he's an Illuminati because he knows this guy. It's just, it's unfortunate that that guy is a piece of shit like that, and then Jordan Sather is the piece of shit that I know. I mean, maybe that is where it comes from, you know, but maybe not. It's his uncle. I could see maybe if it's his father. It's a little closer, you know, you're right there and stuff, but I don't know about Uncle Touchy, you know what I mean? That strange uncle and stuff.
Listen, whatever.
Who knows? Whatever. They're both pieces of shit in my eyes. That's you know. I mean,
I think
how much more do we need to talk about it?
But you know what, too? I think
So
that
I don't know,
he's also one of those people who's just going to say whatever and maybe not even research enough to know what he's saying, just putting stuff and a lot of this people are reposting other people's stuff, re-quoting other people's stuff, and they love doing this stuff. They're plagiarizing everything. So who knows if he has any kind of a real fucking ideology other than the fact that he doesn't realize that most of the stuff that they talk about is racist shit anyways. It is about exclusive shit. There's no inclusion with these motherfuckers. Hands down, look at most of them. I won't say all of them, but look at the majority of what these people are preaching. You got to take classes so you can ascend and take your ascend someplace else away from the rest of the people who are going to be left here.
Yeah, you got that, but then you also have...
Same thing with heaven and hell. It's all the same fucking shit. That's all it is. There's the good guys and the bad guys. There's this place that these good guys
and
go.
you got all
who
the,
judges what the good
Jews
guys
are
are?
the Illuminati, and the Jews
Right.
are the bad people, and the Jews are doing this, and the Jews are that, and they're the reptilians and everything.
And
It's
the Negroes aren't too smart, and the Latinos aren't too smart, and that there's this race, this superior race, and you know, we talked about it last week with what's her name, Blavatsky and shit, and her fucking root races and stuff, and these Aryan races, where these motherfucking Hitler even was into this chick. But this has a lot to do with these people come up with this stuff, and that's what they're about. And I think someone like Jordan Sather, who's not a real fucking researcher, who doesn't understand, he's not a fucking journalist. He's just some fucking kid who's part of a field where he sees some people who are like, oh shit, I can do this and make some fucking money? Cool. I finally found a fucking place where I fit in. I'm all about this. But that doesn't mean that he even understands a lot of the shit that he's fucking putting up, because he's just putting it up because he's reposting other people's shit, or someone's putting stupid bugs in his ear. There's money behind someone like him, fucking Justin Duchamp's paying for him to go to fucking, Contact in the Desert, like helping this kid get his stuff fucking little start or being a part of it. And you always see people like Duchamp's and these handlers around.
He's a young millennial type fucking younger person, like these people are all gonna be like going after and like follow and stuff, and he's got the face and he's got the stuff and the little fucking punk attitude and everything, and he's up there, and then he's got the money coming in, and he just says what they say. He's not fucking sitting there doing research and shit. He just puppets all the stuff that he says. He goes under the fucking Q fucking forum, and he's like, oh, Q made a message, let me go and talk about it.
Yeah.
What do I gotta say, guys? And somebody's over there telling him what to fucking say and shit like that. It's fucking ridiculous. It's just, all these people are the same thing.
What the fuck even? I wonder what got this kid even into this stuff. I wonder. To be where he is now. And that's all it is.
But Jordan Sather, he's told this story. He got a job, his life wasn't going good, and he started working at a fucking, like a Whole Foods type store. It wasn't Whole Foods, but a store like that and everything. And he started learning about like all this health and nutrition, and he quit that, and he started a YouTube channel, and here he is fucking today, a fucking dumbass fucking idiot, telling fucking other people how to be dumbass fucking idiots.
He's got those fucking empty eyes anyways. Ain't nothing behind those motherfuckers. The lights are on. Ain't nothing home. That's why I love the fact that I meet these people. Meet them firsthand. This shit comes from firsthand experience. He said I went from cool to full. I've never been anybody's fool. He's a fool. I mean, that's why he's caught all up in the middle of this shit. To the point that major media even fucking calling him out. Like, what the fuck is wrong with this dude? Like, telling people to fucking drink bleach as a fucking way to fucking prevent the fucking coronavirus and shit like that. This stupid shit. And somebody's paying these motherfuckers.
Hey, Alfie, also, I find when you go down rabbit hole, you find a lot of rabbit shit.
Basically. Little pellets, it ain't chocolate.
That's what happens when you go down a rabbit hole. You find rabbit shit.
Yeah, even though I've been on shrooms, I haven't gone down any rabbit holes. I guess the first rabbit hole is coming down this, starting this whole thing.
Band camp. I can only imagine what went on at band camp where you were at. Actually, I probably don't want to imagine everything that was going on at band camp where you were at, Natasha.
That's what I'm trying to think what I fucking meant that dude. All these motherfuckers. But I was, again, watch the handlers, watch the people around. There's a lot of people who kind of speak a little bit and do little engagement stuff, but they're always all these little engagements that they're kind of the silent partners and shit like that. Those are motherfuckers who putting money, because what else does this dude do for a living but worth this fucking field? And he's making money. He's enjoying it. He's enjoying fucking his FaceTime. He's enjoying fucking speaking at these little events. Even if he's not getting paid to do it, because don't let these people fool you. I know some of the upper echelon are getting paid, but a lot of these people pay to play. But sometimes someone like him, they'll be like, oh, okay, well, why don't you come speak? But, you won't get a fee, but, you can set up a table. We'll give you a hotel room, blah, blah, blah. You'll have full access to everything. We'll give you a pass, and you're good to go. And he'll be like, oh, yeah, okay, cool. Sounds like that. But you got to fly there, too. We can't pay you airfare. Shit like that. Do not let these motherfuckers fool you. They act like they're fucking rock stars. That's why they're sitting at them fucking tables pushing their fucking products and shit. That's why their products are so important to them. Their fucking books and everything else. Because that's how they really make their money. And that's how they pay to fucking be there. Everybody ain't headliners. All those years of working all those fucking concerts and club gigs and stuff like that, and you see those bands, I'm sorry, there's nothing wrong with opening bands. A lot of opening bands, they don't get paid to fucking play. They just want to be they want to be that opening act. Open up so someone can see them. They want to get seen. Sometimes they pay the clubs to perform there and shit like that. They pay the venue to be there. Venues will take a payment too. You want to fucking pay? Yeah, you can pay to fucking be the opening act. Cool, we'll take your money. Don't get it twisted. It's the same thing in this fucking field. All these motherfuckers, just because you see these faces everywhere don't mean they ain't spending their money to get there too. Or someone's paying that fucking money for them to be there. I don't know if Jordan Sater has a day job.
No.
But if he don't, and this is what's paying that man's bills, you better believe somehow or somewhere someone's doing it. Same thing with people wonder where like Wilcox and all these other people's money come from and stuff like that. A lot of it is just people behind them. There's some people with some money.
Well, Jordan's got somebody behind him with money. These people got people behind him with money, but he sells all this fucking stupid, he's got CBD fucking oil, some fucking thing like that with seaweed and all this fucking bullshit in there that you don't need. Just take CBD oil, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then he's got his fucking bleach shit he sells, and he gets his fucking donations, just like fucking David fucking Wilcox and Corey Good. They get all their donations and their books and everything, and
it's all a fucking big con. It's a big game. And I'm sorry, folks. I know we were going to do a part 2, but we'll probably just save part 2 for next week, because it just seems like the current events right now are a little bit more obvious and overtoned to everything that's going on in everybody's lives. Because everybody's affected by this shit, so. I wonder if Jordan really, I thought there was a video of him supposedly trying the bleach, but I wonder if that dude really, if he did, it probably makes sense why he's getting fucking dumber by the fucking day.
I'd want to see it. I want to see it. I look for it. I've tried to see it. If he did do it, I'm sure somebody would have gotten it and would be up there, because people are like, look at this dumb fuck.
And there's nothing wrong with having a table, Beam Me Up Mr. Scott, selling CDs, doing all kinds of stuff, whatever, man. There's nothing wrong with that hustle. I get the hustle of having a table and want to sell products and everything, but I'm saying that it's
at least you were honest.
Right.
You know what I mean? You weren't lying to people.
Listen, I spoke at fucking Conscious Life Expo last year. I'll just tell you, I didn't pay a dime. I'm not doing the pay-to-play shit. It doesn't work for me. That's not how the fucking game should work. I'm not saying that anyone should pay me to fucking be anything, whatever. They don't fucking really know me, whatever. That's fine. I'm good with that. But I'm not into all that. Like, I don't need to fucking pay to go fucking sit in a room with a bunch of people. I mean, luckily, when I fucking spoke, there were some people I knew who were friends and stuff. Then there were some people who were just curious because I was part of the free fucking, because they had all these fucking free speakers and stuff that people got to. You paid a little fucking, which was cool. You paid like $20 whatever for the fucking day to go in, and you got to see all the vendors and see free speakers like JiGGY. So there was some people interested in what I had to say, and that was awesome. But again, it's the air that these people put on, that they try to act like they're doing something, and I'm speaking at this and I'm doing this and stuff like that. Like they're at some level of something that people are supposed to pay attention and give them some kind of fucking celebrity status or something based on a bunch of fucking bullshit.
I think it's great that they're starting to turn on each other because they're all going to start throwing each other under the bus. They're going to be like, look, I have the proof that this guy's lying right here.
Yep.
And then he's going to be like, well, I have proof that he's lying right here.
Yeah, but
and
I
they're
got
all
more
going to
proof.
fucking expose all their shit.
They have no choice. They're not. That's the whole thing. The long con only works when everybody's on the same page. Because it's very interesting that they're all kind of turning on Corey Good, like even David Wilcox in a sense and stuff like that. Where Corey's the only one that's kind of mounting his little supposed defense against the fucking Dark Alliance and secret fucking. David and them are probably like, what the fuck are you doing, dude? Like, why do you keep acting like with these stupid fucking lawsuits and stuff like that? Because it kind of seems like David Wilcox just doesn't pay attention to any
this
of
whole thing is all about ego. They're all feeding their egos, and it's all about ego and stuff. Listen to me. Listen to my bullshit story. And it's gotten so big because it's a whole big fucking culture in this fucking country right now and shit, and fucking woo fuckingville, and all these people are into it. It's all over fucking TV. They're getting mainstream fucking TV shows, even though they talk shit all about fucking mainstream media and stuff, but they're all excited because they're on fucking mainstream media. They're on the Discovery Channel, they're on the History Channel, and they're learning whatever Travel Channel and stuff with these fucking shows talking their woo-woo bullshit, so they're all getting jealous of these other people. They're like, well, I know his shit's bullshit. Fuck him, fuck this. And they're all going to start, like I said, they're going to throw each other under the bus. Be like, nah, I know, that guy's bullshit. Listen, this is the real deal right here. I can tell you. This is why he's a liar. Come listen to my fucking shit.
And it's going to be hard to maintain their act. They're not a cohesive fucking unit.
Yeah, they can't keep up. That's why their stories change, because they can't keep up with their original stories. Corey Good came on the scene as Blue Avian shit, and that fucking morphed into Blue Avian fucking Laura One Ra fucking combination shit to this. Now he's fucking Enkidu, a fucking Enoch, a fucking whatever,
He's Ewok.
Fucking goddamn dildo he wants to be today.
Wilcox wants to be the main shit. He wants to be the top guy. He wants to be the leader. He wants that cult to be led by him.
His story's changed so many times. He starts out as a time traveler, and then he's fucking the reincarnation of Edgar Casey and all this fucking other shit. And 2012 bullshit.
He was a foreseer too. He could see the future, and he knew everything.
Yeah, that falls into that's like Edgar Casey shit and everything.
He just was And then he became Ra, right?
Yeah.
Wasn't he Ra? And now who is he? Well, I know he's everybody. He said he's white folks' daddy. He's your daddy. Who's your daddy? He's a celebrity. What's up, Gandalf? Good to see you, Dex. Darcy. It's hilarious, folks.
Enkidu, woo woo, fuck you.
Oh man, they're not gonna be able to have any Ascension mystery schools that were public. They're gonna probably cancel. I don't know what's gonna happen with contact.
They don't have 250 people going to Ascension mystery school class. 25 people maybe. So unfortunately, those ships will still be able to happen right now until they change the quarantine rules.
The good thing is that my Ascension mystery schools are all held online. You guys can we'll just do the school online.
We're having a special right now. The price is double because you want to learn how to ascend in these end times right now. Instead of $333, we're gonna charge $666.
No, I can't do $666 because that's the mark of the beast, the devil, which I don't believe in real religion anyway. So, we'll do $9.99 to make it a good thing.
$9.99.
That's right. Let's do it.
5 9s.
The number 5, it's a good thing. These motherfuckers. Oh man, we gotta see. I don't even, have they gone live? And anybody know if they've gone live or anything? Because I'm really surprised they're not really in the middle of this fucking spinning their fucking yarn right now. like reading some fucking tales of how this is fucking.
Oh, no, hold on. I thought I saw a fucking something. Somebody.
We shall
Tweet
see.
from fucking Wilcox. Yeah, let me see here. He says, David Wilcox says about the I'm not riled up about the coronavirus. I acknowledge that people have died from it and also acknowledge that it is decreasing and very few deaths have occurred. The media has promoted bug scares many times before. That's a tweet from him earlier.
Listen, you also have to think the whole connection with Jenny McCarthy is who her fucking husband is. I went to school with the Wahlbergs. And it's just funny, but that's her husband is a way for them to fucking. They want Hollywood. The closest they got was Jay fucking Leidner and everything he was doing on their guide because he was a guy who made his fucking way to the industry and stuff like that. They want a Hollywood insider.
That's why
they want to
Billy's
fucking
that's
milk
why
her.
Billy's with Dame Dash Studios.
Exactly.
Actually, Billy just launched his own TV thing, his own streaming thing, Forbidden Knowledge TV.
Oh, forbidden nonsense for the mindless. Good luck with that shit. But that's what it is. These I'm telling you, be around these folks. To the point that people thought I was fucking Billy Carson's fucking security. Like, seriously, this dude, he ain't paid me no fucking security fee and shit like that. I was just chilling with somebody I was trying to get to know and understand what he was talking about and everything. It had nothing to do. He introduced me to people. I never said, hey, introduce me to so-and-so. He invited me to a fucking lunch with George Norrie. I said, no, cool, I was good. I got invited to a lot of stuff I didn't just do. So that wasn't my intention. I wasn't there trying to use him to meet people and stuff like that. He was introduced me to people. We would have lunch and people would come and sit down and talk to us. Been a ton of people that way. You know, it's not. I wasn't ever trying to fucking get my in with people. That was never my fucking intention. I wasn't looking for it in. I didn't want to be fucking the next fucking. Well, I can't lie. I would have loved to be on Coast to Coast, but I know they would never let a motherfucker like me talk the way I talk. But it'd have been cool to see them fucking turn a little bit and fucking not just be all fucking whatever the fuck they are now. I don't get it. Whatever, but that's just me. But yeah, so being around these motherfuckers, man. Woo! It's hilarious. I did my time, folks. I still continue to do I still go to these fucking events. I don't know if Contact in the Desert's going to happen this year. We'll see where we are, because that's fucking the end of May, beginning of June. So we'll see where the world is at that point in America. And we'll be able to go in public and fly and everything, because everybody's struggling. People are getting cheap flights. There's still some people taking them cheap flights, so I hear you. Enjoy. Why not?
Supposed to go to Legoland in 6 weeks. God damn it.
Oh, that's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. They put me in the mix. We shall see.
Yeah, most of the shit should only be like the next 30 days. Most.
There's photos with him. I know I saw a photo with him and Steve Tyler and everything like that. I know, but I thought there was some connection. I gotta remember. I don't like to fucking my brain to spit things out that I could be a little bit wrong about. But I thought his father had some kind of Hollywood connection. Like I thought his father was some producer or did something. I don't know. I don't think he was a fucking janitor at a fucking studio. So I think he was, which to me kind of explains a little bit about where maybe some of his money might come from, possibly. Where people wonder and they think it all comes from all this stuff. David Wilcox. Like, I could have sworn his father had something to do, some kind of a Hollywood job and anything like that. Which kind of makes sense that he kind of gets to fucking brown nose and fucking kiss up to people. And again, this is the type of stuff where, because I've been exposed to celebrities throughout my work. We've had some of them on fucking, on ParanormalHooD throughout the years. Who Kid. Who else did I fucking talk to? Fuck, come on, brain. But there's been a few different celebrities I've talked to. And some wouldn't come on camera. But most people have some kind of paranormal story. So it depends on what angle he approaches these people from and stuff like that and under what circumstance. And when you do that, you're 9 times out of 10, most of these celebrities are going to be, oh man, yeah, fuck yeah. Like, especially a lot of these rappers and shit I've talked to will tell me some crazy shit. I definitely, it's what the fuck is his fucking name? My brain fucking, but if you look on,
I don't think his father's name is the same as him except for a middle initial, and I don't see anything about him being involved in anything in Hollywood. I can't
could be
find
wrong.
anything with his,
or maybe it was something, I don't know.
from upstate New York. He was born in New York.
Oh, he did a
He's
music.
upstate-
Okay, wait. He said Wilcox's dad did a music magazine writer or a photographer or something to that effect, maybe. Okay, I don't know.
I don't don't see anything about movies, but something.
Yeah, David Bucky. I don't
Doesn't
think.
say much about what he did, but I don't see. I mean, if he was in the movies business
Yeah.
and stuff, they would say something about it.
I don't know.
I mean, I can.
I could be wrong, but yeah, if you look on, there's actually on YouTube. There's a paranormal. No, which is it? ParanormalHooD JiGGY. It may yeah, the channel that I'm on right now. Whatever, if I fucking type in here, it'll be ParanormalHooD JiGGY. That's where you'll see some of that content. It's like Who Kid. I can't remember the other fucking rapper's name and stuff like that. But there was different rappers I had talked to and stuff like that when I was still doing a lot of that fucking security, like that kind of security. And a lot of them had fucking crazy stories. And there were just some who'd be like, yo, I ain't fucking talking about that shit, man. That shit scares me. Like, straight up, dog. Like, I ain't trying to have that fucking conversation with you, man. I get what you're saying, but, you know, that shit scares me. That was like fucking like Tretch, Ja Rule. Like, they shut me down. Like, they didn't have no fuck. They wanted no parts of that type of shit. And then P-Funk was the coolest. But I've never been able to fucking get the whole fucking story with the fucking mothership thing where they saw a fucking UFO. Hopefully, because I know poor George is sick, which he stopped touring. But there's some band members who are actually friends of mine and stuff like that. So I've hung with them and smoked weed and shit. And some of the band members have told me some stories and stuff. But I'll get it one day. I'll get the whole story. But I've had some access to some shit, man. It's been cool. But that's the whole. That's why I understand the whole Hollywood side of these people. Spending time around them, I see how they live and stuff like that. When you're on the road, like I love the road life. Like that shit works for me 100%. Hotels, eating at fucking hotels and stuff like that, and restaurants and stuff, and being able to order what I want and stuff on somebody else's dime is fucking awesome. And that's how a lot of these people live. Even if they're not getting paid to speak, again, sometimes they'll pay for the hotel. Well, you just get here, you know, you'll have the hotel, you get access to everything, which means they get to schmooze. You know, it's the common folks get to come, if you want to call us that, who go, because I pay to go to events and stuff like that, so who get to come and smooze with these people. Well, they're smoozing with other celebrities. It is a lifestyle that they become very accustomed to, and they like it. They like when someone said, "Oh, I have a car to pick you up, and I'll make sure you get to the airport, and your hotel room is good, and, you know, your dinner and stuff, just order whatever you want. You can order breakfast, just put it on the fucking hotel tab, whatever. You're going to speak here and do this, and there's security for you," and their egos get big to the point that Will Cox requests all this extra security and stuff like that. Like, he literally is somebody that anybody cares about enough to hurt. That in the past, it wasn't about the people who supposedly cut his fucking things. It's about people like C.W. Chanter and Kelly Farmer. Do you know those two? I'm not saying that they couldn't be fucking killers, but they are. I know Kelly. I've chilled with Kelly, got to know her and stuff like that. Hung out with her at Conscious Life last year. I may have met her before that actually too. Or maybe a contact. I'm not sure. Like I said, I've been to all these different events, but she didn't seem like she was gonna fucking hurt somebody. So it's just funny to me that that's the type of people that's what they want. It's riders. Celebrities have riders. They create these things. You ever hear about like celebrities riders, like some of the crazy shit that celebrities want in order to make appearances and fucking perform and stuff? Like the hotel room has to be with a certain thing, a certain kind of water, a certain kind of food. They may want the most obscure thing from some fucking restaurant that might be in the next fucking state over, whatever. But if they don't have this stuff, trust me, these motherfuckers, I'm not going to perform. I'm not going to come. I'm not showing up. Whatever's in my rider better be there. You better make sure you take care of these motherfuckers' riders. Don't get it twisted. That's how these motherfuckers is living. I once saw the Terror Squad, Fat Joe, and mainly Fat Joe and fucking Big Pun, but not the rest of their crew, because these motherfuckers could eat. These motherfuckers in their rider, they wanted a fucking big buffet style table full of buffet food that these motherfuckers devoured. Don't get it twisted. It's a lifestyle. People become accustomed to that lifestyle. And that's also why Billy and certain people like having me around, because they felt like, you know, oh, he's going to have my back. This type of dude that'll take care of me, make sure nothing happens to me. It also gives the appearance of the same thing, like Emery Smith walking around his security. Oh, he got the bodyguard. That's what that dude does. That's what he's known for. That's all appearances. It's all airs and marks. These fucking social fucking media influencers.
They don't care about peace, love, and light and stuff. They're all about materialism and fucking ego.
They go to restaurants. They go to places and stuff like that. These people are social media influencers.
They live in $1 million fucking houses and drive fucking fancy cars and shit like that. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a nice house, a nice car.
You know, because woke don't mean broke.
But if that's all you care about and that's what your whole thing is, what do you care about money for when you're supposed to be ascending and shit, or you're supposed to be leaving with the Anunnaki or whatever the fuck these people fucking believe in? Money doesn't mean anything when you fucking go to another dimension or higher dimensions and shit like that. It doesn't matter. You don't
Nope.
need it. For what the fuck do you care? Just have enough to get by until you fucking ascend. But no, they're out there fucking, they're money hungry and they're trying to get every dollar that they can get. And that's not a spiritual living.
Nope.
Yeah, woke don't mean broke, but
No.
woke don't mean fucking being out there to fucking get all this money that you don't even need, supposedly, because
Especially
you're on your way
selling
out.
lies and bullshit and snake oil and a bunch of motherfucking everything under the fucking sun that's not helping anybody. It's not doing any benefit to anybody. It's not helping during this fucking shit that's going on right now. It's not. It's just not going to. Good luck. Go fucking point your ass towards the fucking sun and butt chug some sun. Maybe that will kill the fucking thing. Like stupid shit that these motherfuckers, I'm sure, are going to be working on. And drink some bleach and all this other crazy shit. Keep giving these fucking idiots your fucking money so they can go fucking represent the fucking community in every fucking asshole-ish way possible.
Anybody see Big Pun before he was big? He actually was like a normal sized
he's talking about
guy.
Fat Joe. Big Pun died.
Well, I
being
know,
heavy.
no, I
I
know,
don't
but
think
no,
Big Pun- yeah.
but he was saying he's saying Fat Joe and Big Pun, it's kind of expected they could eat, but Big
Oh, yeah.
Pun, when he first started rapping, he was like a normal sized guy and everything like that, but he had really bad like anxiety and stuff, and being around a whole bunch of people and on stage and stuff like that gave him really bad anxiety. So he started eating a shitload, and that's how he overcame his anxiety and stuff, because eating made him feel good and stuff. So he just ate all the time, and he just blew up. Because you can go look up what he used to look like before, like when he first started rapping and stuff. Like, you know, he's wearing a big ass like gold chain like this, and it looks like it's big on him. But he wears that same gold chain. You can find pictures of him later on where he's got this thing, and that big gold chain looks small on him because he got bigger, like
Yeah.
real big.
Yeah.
Because he was a big dude,
Yeah.
but he was like your size, like right now, maybe a little bit bigger and stuff like that. And then he blew up like 500 fucking pounds.
Yes, because JiGGY is fucking junior high weight right now.
But that was all because of the fame and everything that was happening, and how he dealt with the anxiety of everything that was going on around with him and shit. He just ate.
And somebody asked me if my fucking getting shot with a laser by the aliens was a cover up for weight loss surgery. I've never had weight loss surgery. I don't need to. Never would. Trust me, I'm not. I don't even like being as small as I am right now. I just am. So getting shot in the fucking chest with a laser gun. You know what I'm saying, Lee? People don't understand what I did for this fucking world, man. You understand what I've done for this world. I should have $1 million mansion. Yeah, whatever. Trust the process. Fuck your process. The process doesn't work. It's broke. It doesn't make a fucking sense. It's all a bunch of bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Woo. Like I
Started
said,
by
I apologize again.
Started by legit snake oil salesman, which will continue part two of that story next week.
Next week, yeah. Again, today's shit was just kind of gripping, and it just led into, because I know that these motherfuckers are going to have a field day. It's going to be all about them. It's going to be all about fucking everything. Even the fucking Agent Orange and shit. We got the best of everything doing nothing. Fucking idiots everywhere. No wonder some folks want to go to Mars, but you don't abandon this fucking place. No wonder
Alfie.
you know, that's the other thing too. Like, I can understand why some people would want to ascend away from this shit, but at least just fucking, it's not gonna happen. Still waiting for Jesus to come back. He hasn't come back. 50 years on this planet, he ain't showed up. No one showed up. The aliens haven't showed up in my book yet. Fucking God, Jesus, Yahweh, whatever you want to call them. Well, Jesus may have showed up that one time though, when I was living out west in Worcester, and I fucking smoked the Russian sold me some fucking White Widow, and had a conversation with Jesus. It could have been Jesus. He just may want to call himself Jesus, but it was a dude I had a really fucking cool conversation with, you know. But they haven't showed up. It hasn't happened. The aliens ain't showed up. No one's coming to fucking save us.
Yeah, Blavatsky is definitely the mother of Wu, and then fucking what's the other dude there? Fucking Tom Collin, her fucking little partner in crime there that helped start the Theosophy,
That's Big Daddy.
the society,
He's
and
the
everything.
father.
He was basically the father of it and shit, but he was following her and stuff. But everybody, most of them all basically built off of her. I mean, she got her stuff from some older things, which we talked about. But yeah, she's basically the mother, And it goes on, like, we're going to talk about Alice Bailey some more and everything, up to, like, Walter Russell, and how we're going to go all the way up to nowadays. Fuck it. We'll go through the whole history of fucking Woo and break it all down and where all this fucking shit. Because that's all they do is just, again, it just keep taking stuff and rehashing it.
Oh, but wait, Lee. I don't know if he was there when I was told that I'm a double agent, and that I've infiltrated the Dark Alliance, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be, and that actually because all the fucking the scars and stuff that people see that I have and stuff that actually, you know, I'm here to fucking I'm a disinfo agent, I'm a LARPer.
Mhm.
Good luck with that. I got a fucking stack of fucking medical fucking things you can look at if you want to. Let me know. We'll sit down. I'll show them to you. I'll show you all the scars. They're easily explainable. Except for one. The one on the back of my neck, I don't remember. But I was younger then. It's supposed to be from a cyst or some shit, I guess. I don't know. Anything's possible. Nation in Africa, Bambata. The Zulu Nation. Blavatsky's Mystery School. That's what it is, Natasha. That's what you should do.
Blavatsky's.
Oh, come back, though. You should come back as Madame Blavatsky. There you go. You can channel. I'm telling you, you get high enough. I mean, you were here in the studio. You got high enough. You didn't fucking channel the fucking Rastafarians.
Exactly, Alfie. She's the one who started doing that, basically. She was like, that's why she's the mother of Woo. She basically was the one who started doing this, and she started the whole channeling. I mean, there was other people saying they were talking to fucking ghosts and stuff. At that point in time, that's what was kind of popular and going on, kind of. But she's the one who brought it out, and she created a whole society and a whole thing, and it snowballed into what we have fucking today. It's all the same shit.
There was some racism buried in theosophy. And that's the whole thing.
There's a whole bunch of it, yeah.
That's how they get away with it now, though, is because they basically just kind of dismiss it because...
Well, you know that old saying, you know, it's not racist if it's if it's religious.
Exactly. It's not their will. They're doing the will of God or the Blue Avians or whoever fucking they're channeling, whoever's telling them to do whatever. This is their word that only some people can ascend, that only some people get to go, that only some people get a pass, but you got to pay. You know, it's like you gotta fucking when you die, and you have to give fucking money to the fucking person that whatever they call it crosses you across the fucking lake and shit. Get them 3 pieces of gold or whatever shit like that. People who want to fucking get buried with their fucking money because they think on the other side for some reason there's a toll they got to be paid, and that's how they're gonna pay it. Good luck.
Well, yeah, we'll be talking a little bit more about fucking Blavatsky when we get up to Eric Von Daniken. Because he gets his fucking shit from her and everything else, and
that motherfucker's still making the circuit. Like he is still like, you know, in all the years that he's been peddling his shit, he's still doing it. In essence, I hate to say it. And I hope that maybe he has a revelation at some point, but that he's probably going to go to his grave still pushing that shit. Because he knew he became the face of something, and it became bigger than him. It became something that was so big at this point that I've seen him. I see how they walk him through crowds and stuff, and there's people around him, and everybody wants to talk
he's
to
the
him.
father of the ancient aliens,
Right.
basically. I mean, well, it would be H.P. Lovecraft, but everybody took his stuff, which we know was fucking, you know, not real. He adamantly said it's not real. These are all just stories and stuff, and he, you know, took his ideas from other things and whatever, and it wasn't real. But everybody else took it as it was real or made it out that it was real and made it into their own stories and stuff. And so, you know, H.P. Lovecraft has a lot to fucking do in this, even though he wasn't directly wanted to be involved with it and shit in that way. But then you would have to say that, you know, Sitchin kind of, but Von Daniken's more in the spotlight and took it way further than what Sitchin was ever going to take it and everything, and got it onto fucking the History Channel and shit with fucking Sukalos there. But, you know, that's all for next week, because this blunt's just about done.
And listen, Tasha, you know, you were there. You know, Jay Leidner, he told us how he felt about pretty much races and his root. That pretty much is the root race theory and all that other type of bullshit. So and Mr. Rex Bear. We haven't never even talked about that fucking.
Oh
fun
yeah,
fucking
Ledbetter is
information.
definitely he. You could say Ledbetter. It's because Ledbetter was involved with fucking Blavatsky from the beginning, creating the fucking society, the cult, I should say, creating their cult, and but Lovecraft wasn't really involved with like that. So he was he was more like writer and everything like that. He didn't believe the shit that he was writing and everything like that, and he didn't want. He was just trying to write good stories. Um, but Ledbetter, his stories, his books, and his stuff and everything, yeah, that's some definite woo. And I don't know if he believed the shit he was saying, or if he was just on the fucking, the cult train there, pushing the snake oil.
All aboard the cult train. Do do do. Oh man. So don't get caught up in anything you don't need to get caught up in, folks. Be safe, be smart, keep your head on a swivel, and get your information from good sources.
Get your toilet paper, everybody.
Yeah,
Order it now. ParanormalHooD toilet paper.
that's right.
Limit 2 cases.
That's right.
That 2 cases is good for 10 years.
It's only $333 per case. Oh, wait, that's 666. Oh, it's the mark of the beast. But that's it, folks. We're done. The last
Next
blunt's
week.
been smoked. Till next week. Maybe
Peace
we'll
and
see you
love.
before then. You never know. But until then, tell a friend, be safe, have each other's backs, love each other, make the world a
and
better
love.
place. Don't fall for fear mongering.
Don't drink the Corona.
We out. Don't drink the bleach.